Well, hello there, boys and girls. Tuck those blankets up and grab your snacks, because tonight we're skipping the usual bedtime fairy tales. No princes, no pumpkins, no wishful endings. Just a hard-nosed bedtime story for the billionaires in training who dream in balance sheets instead of lullabies. Ever wonder how certain people sleep easy while stacks of cash change hands and nobody ever asks questions? Pull up a pillow, because this isn't fantasy. It's a lesson in laundering money dressed up like a publishing hustle. We're talking about the dirty little secret hiding behind glossy covers. Books as a neat little rinse cycle. Forget dusty library shelves and Nobel Prizes. In today's world, a book can be a money-moving machine. Short cookie-cutter ebooks, shuffled through self-pub platforms, become the perfect cover for cash that needs cleaning. This is a dark side of publishing. Not about ideas, but about flipping tainted cash into clean-looking royalties with a few clicks and zero scrutiny. Start with the platform. Self-publishing is a dream for writers and a playground for those who want plausible deniability. Upload 15 pages of AI paste, slap on a cover, set the price sky high, and watch the illusion form. The buyers? Often fake. The sales? Often staged. The transaction converts sketchy funds into royalties with an invoice trail that looks perfectly legit on paper. On the surface, it's a book sale. Underneath, it's a rinse cycle dressed as culture. Worse, some scammers don't even bother inventing an author. They pirate real writers' names, bios, and photos, then ghost after the check's clear. Real authors discover their identities hijacked only when angry emails or weird royalty statements show up. By then, the scam is gone, the book is live, and the money already looks clean. Identity theft plus fake inventory. All the hallmarks of a laundering playbook, but wrapped in a literary wrapper. And if you think this is small-time hustle, think again. Entire political machines have learned to dress payoffs as purchases. Campaigns and PACs can bulk buy books, move public money through inventory, and call a legitimate purchase. It's not a donation, it's a sale. Technically lawful, practically shady. When public funds are shuffled through book buys, the paper trail looks neat while the meaning rots from the inside. That's textbook laundering with a dust jacket. Remember the Healthy Holly scandal? That wasn't imagination. It was a case study. Hundreds of thousands in book sales tied to hospitals and boards, boxes that never got distributed, and a loop that kept money moving under the guise of children's health. Legal loopholes and plausible explanations gave it cover, even while the real motive was cash flow, not education. That's the danger, when routine transactions become a theater for money to change shape and identity. Here's the dirty little evolution. Forget money in suitcases. Today you support a book by bulky copies, bulk hardcovers, invoice it through friendly orgs, and suddenly questionable funds look legit. Amazon systems check formatting and metadata, not motives. They flag typos, not laundering schemes. Their bots aren't built to sniff out a $999 coloring book bought in bulk by shell entities. That gap is the exploit. Legal on paper, shady in practice. And when you master the paperwork, you rarely break laws. You just bend them until everything looks clean. So yeah, story time's over. This isn't a fairy tale, it's a warning. Books can teach, uplift, and inspire, but they can also be used as clever covers when someone wants to move money without drawing heat. Keep your eyes open. The next bestseller might be less about ideas and more about hiding a rinse cycle in plain sight. Now hit like, subscribe, and don't let glossy covers fool you. Some stories are built to wash more than words. And don't even get me started on the reviews, bought, fake, generated, all of it. 5-star ratings, glowing blurbs, heartfelt testimonials written by burner accounts nobody can trace. These books, they aren't meant to be read. They're meant to be bought. The content is a smokescreen. The real stories and the transactions that look clean on paper but are filthy at the root. And guess what? Nobody's digging the dirt. Now look, not every overpriced title is a hustle. Niche weirdness can blow up, and political memoirs sometimes ride a wave for real. But if you spot a book with zero buzz, no press, no real audience, and it's listed for $799, do the math. Who's really buying that? 9 times out of 10 it isn't a reader, it's leverage. Laundering doesn't wear a ski mask. It wears best-selling banners and flawless 5-star profiles. That's the kicker. It blends into ambition, startup energy, and hustle culture until it looks totally normal. While most folks scroll, some people are quietly flipping fortunes behind fake covers and royalty checks. It's slick, it's quiet, and when it works, nobody notices. And yeah, I joke, but imagine the headline. Influencer launches $999 coloring book. Proceeds magically disappear. I'm playing. Or am I? If you made it this far, congrats. You know more than half the people funneling cash through poetry anthologies. Hit like, subscribe, and sleep with one eye open. Good night and sweet, shady dreams.